they never made an official General Veers action figure in the vintage Kenner line 1978 to 1985. This is as close as we got. Kinda. Unless you lived in the Great North, Canada country. If you lived in Canada and you ordered from a Canadian Sears wish book, you could have an official General Veers action figure. So what is a wish book? I've talked about it many times, I'm sure you know. It's a fancy word for a catalog. And if you were Canadian and looked in the Sears catalog between 1981 and 1982, you would have saw the exclusive Sears only General Veers action figure. That's right, it's listed right there on the page. Sears only General Veers. Now I know what you're thinking. You're saying, well, Junkman, that doesn't make him an official General Veers action figure. It was probably some Sears Canadian wish book author that just made up the name or didn't know what to call him, so they called him General Veers because they just saw the movie. If that was the case, I would give it to you and say, it's not General Veers, it's just some kind of misprint. And you're going to tell me that it really didn't matter because if you order from the Sears Canadian wish book, they would come in a little box, maybe in a Kenner baggie with no official nameplate. So it was just an ad commander and an ad said General Veers. Again, if that's the case, I would give it to you. But the figures you did buy from the Canadian wish book did come on cards. They came inside of a thin cardboard mailer and inside action figures on a Star Wars card. An Empire Strikes Back card at that. Now, maybe I shouldn't have said on card. It was more like attached to a card. The figures were shrink wrapped onto an Empire Strikes Back card, and the card itself was kind of like a bootleg card. It had the Empire Strikes Back logo, but it didn't have a photo of the character. And the back of the card was even worse. It was just cardboard, not even black, just plain brown ugly cardboard, and a figure shrink wrapped right on the card. But one thing they did have, a nameplate. That's right, Lobot, Luke, Dengar, all of them had a nameplate so you would know what figure you got in the mail. And what nameplate was on this action figure? You guessed it, General Veers. As promised from the Canadian Sears wish book, you have a General Veers action figure on an official Star Wars Kenner vintage card with a nameplate that says General Veers. So you have a General Veers action figure. How can you say it's not? Well, technically, it is an AT-AT Commander action figure, but if you were a kid from Sears ordering from the Sears Canadian wish book, it says it was a General Veers figure. The package said it was a General Veers figure, so it was a General Veers figure. Some of these even jump ship to the Return of the Jedi card, although it looks more like some intern just slapped a Return of the Jedi sticker on the package over the Empire Strikes Back logo, but they did slap a sticker on the back for a free Akbar offer.